If u is equal to f of x by y, comma y by z, comma z by x, then show that x into del u by del x plus y into del u by del y plus z into del u by del z value which is equal to 0. This is of the form u is equal to f of p comma q comma r, so that we get p as x by y, q as y by z and r as z by x, and substitute in the value of, that is total derivative of composite function formula, we get, take the given problem, that is u is equal to f of x by y comma y by z comma z by x, and from this function we can note that p value is x by y, q is y by z and r value is z by x. In the next step we have to find these values, del p by del x, del p by del y, del p by del z, del q by del x, del q by del y, del q by del z, and del r by del x, del r by del y, del r by del z. For that we have to differentiate p, q, r partially with respect to x, y, z. We get del p by del x value as, here p is x by y, hence we have to differentiate this p with partially with respect to x, means treating 1 by y as constant, into differentiation of x is 1. Similarly del p by del y value is, here x is constant, into differentiation of 1 by y is minus 1 by y square, hence we get minus x by y square. Similarly del p by del z is, here no z value, hence we get del p by del z value is 0. Similarly del q by del x is, here no x value, so we get del q by del x value is 0. Here del q by del y value is, here 1 by z is constant, take as it is, into differentiation of y is 1, hence we get 1 by z. Similarly del q by del z is, here y is constant, as take as it is, into differentiation of 1 by z is minus 1 by z square, hence we get minus y by z square. Similarly we get del r by del x value as, here z is constant, take as it is, into differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square, hence we get minus z by x square. Similarly del r by del y is, here no y term, hence we get the value as 0. Similarly del r by del z value is, here 1 by x is constant, take as it is, into differentiation of z with respect to z is 1, hence we get del r by del z value as 1 by x. After obtaining all these values, substitute in the formula and simplify, we get as, here del u by del x is this, and substitute these values, we get as del u by del p into del p by del x value is 1 by y, plus del u by del q into del q by del x value is 0, plus del u by del r into del r by del x value is minus z by x square. Here this term is 0, hence we get the value as del u by del p into 1 by y minus del u by del r into z by x square. Call this as equation number 1. Similarly we have to find del u by del y value, that is, substitute the values, we get as del u by del p into, here del p by del y value is minus x by y square, plus del u by del q into del q by del y value is 1 by z, plus del u by del r into del r by del y value is 0. Here this term becomes 0, and simplify, we get the value as minus del u by del p into x by y square plus del u by del q into 1 by z. Call this as equation number 2. Similarly we have to obtain del u by del z. Substitute these values, we get del p by del z value is 0, plus del u by del q into del q by del z value is minus y by z square, plus del u by del r into del r by del z value is 1 by x. Here this term becomes 0, and simplify, we get the value as minus del u by del q into y by z square plus del u by del r into 1 by x. Call this as equation number 3. In the next step, consider the LHS of the given problem and simplify, we get the value as x into del u by del x plus y into del u by del y plus z into del u by del z. We have to show that this value which is equal to 0. So substitute all these values here, we get x into, here del u by del x value is del u by del p into 1 by y minus del u by del r into z by x square, plus y into, here del u by del y value is minus del u by del p into x by y square, plus del u by del q into 1 by z, plus z into, here del u by del z value is minus del u by del q into y by z square, plus del u by del r into 1 by x. Multiply x, y, z inside the bracket and simplify, we get the value as x into del u by del x plus y into del u by del y plus z into del u by del z, which is equal to, here if we multiply x inside the bracket, we get as del u by del p into x by y minus, here 1x, x gets cancelled, the remaining is del u by del r into z by x, here plus into minus minus, if we multiply y inside the bracket, we get as, here y gets cancelled over here, minus del u by del p into x by y plus, here del u by del q into y by z. Here if we multiply z inside the bracket, we get plus into minus minus. Here one z gets cancelled over here. We get minus del u by del q into y by z plus, here if we multiply z inside the bracket, we get del u by del r into z by x. Now plus del u by del p into x by y minus del u by del p into x by y gets cancelled. Plus del u by del r into z by x and minus del u by del r into z by x gets cancelled. And plus del u by del q into y by z and minus del u by del q into the y by z gets cancelled. Hence, in the RHS of the equation, we get the value as 0. Hence, we can conclude that x into del u by del x plus y into del u by del y plus z into del u by del z value which is equal to 0. This completes the problem.